Hi folks, Steve here at Vos Trailers. Today we're going to take a closer look at the HELIO O series. There's 3 floor plans. We're going to take a look at all 3 floor plans together for model year 2023. So they just came in, we're pretty excited. I made this video in 2021 and it's been a hit. So we're doing the same, just with the newer product. It's not a lot of changes, but you may see some little differences between the 2021 and 2023. It's been a very good product line in our yard. Very solid built trailer. In fact, I think one of the best one I ever seen in the RV industry. So O2 stand for sleeping for 2. O3 in the back stand for sleeping for 3, and O4 possibly sleeping for 4. Now we'll bring them in. We'll bring the O4 with an extra counter, so we lose that 4th sleeping arrangement. But we'll take a look at all 3. We'll start with the O2. So the O2 and O3 are full camper. Has everything a 30-foot trailer has. You get your water heater, you get your furnace, you get your fridge and freezer, stove, sink, gray water, black water, fresh water tank. Everything is there, just in a smaller package. Talking about smaller package, it is 14-foot, 2-inch overall length, and it's 76-inch across. The O2 and O3 has the same weight, a pound more or less from each other. So 1,570 pounds, same thing for the O3. And on the O4, more of a basic model, a little lighter at 1,220. So O2 sleeping for 2, we get an enclosed washroom, and I think a lot of people like that. So I'm just going to go around some of the features and then we'll go from there. So O2 and O3 have the same storage compartment. We get to see what it looks like. HELIO put a little gutter here on the inside to trap the water. If you're opening up that door, it's been raining, there could be a little bit of water that's going to fall down around the framing. They didn't want it to end up on your stuff and on the floor. We'll talk about the floor on the inside, but that little gutter is a nice touch. Never seen that before. So same storage. It's not going right across because your freshwater tank is on the other side in the corner. We get 2 jacks at the back. Our fenders are actually a flexible rubber. It's never going to break. The torsion, the axle they're using are torsion axles, aluminum wheels. There is a patio light, 1-stepper. They're not very high off the ground. LED lights all around on the exterior as well. Screen door. On the inside, get a nice little counter with a sink, hot and cool water running. Really like that. There's enough room for a coffee maker. There's the power outlets right there. All of the door handles are push button. They're pretty nice. Lots of storage. You could add a shelf if you want, or make it work for your needs. And right across here is our stove. 2-burner stove. A little bit of a rack on the wall. Microwave underneath. And there is a door to give you a little bit of storage. That's where your fire extinguisher is. And right across from the stove we have a fridge. 2-way, runs on propane and electrical. There is a little freezer. Below, plenty of storage. Now this storage here is also dedicated to the AC if you choose to get an AC installed. Now we've been carrying HELIO for almost 5 years now. We never bring them in with the AC. We have a max air fan on the ceiling that is extremely powerful. They'll cool down the unit by quite a bit. So we always tell our customer, look, this can be retrofitted. If this doesn't do the trick for you, just come back and see us. We can install it. But we don't want our customers to lose that interesting size storage. So, and we've never really had anybody that came back and says, no, I need the AC. One of the things about the HELIO is that there is no wood in the trailer except for the drawer. That's the only thing that's made out of wood. Now you're sleeping in the back. It's a round table. It's actually 65-inch wide by 74-inch in length. So it's the length of a double, 5-inch wider than a queen size bed. Your table goes down and you use those cushions to put on top of the table. So what I really like about it is it's a decent sized table, and they add another 1/2 inch of plywood in their cushion manufacturing. So once the two of them are stacked on top of each other, it makes it very, very sturdy. They also choose a very high quality foam. It's very dense. So most of our customers probably add a memory topper to it to make it a little more comfortable, but when you're sitting on the cushion, you're not falling right to the bottom. Now, last thing about the O2 is, of course, the washroom. It's a pretty nice piece. Foot flush toilet. And you do have a shower head with access to hot and cold. There's also a light in there as well. The lights they use, double intensity, so you got high and low, and you're going to see that on all of their floor plans. So this, folks, is the O2, 1,570 pounds, more or less. Very complete little trailer. O3, again, full camper equipped. So we'll have the same as what the O2 has, except for no shower. You get a toilet, and you get an outside shower, but not like the one in the O2. The big difference is where you normally would have your shower in the front kitchen counter, now you have an extra sitting arrangement. So between the O2 and the O3, the sales are pretty much equal. Some customers prefer having the enclosed washroom, and some prefer being able to leave the big dinette down as a permanent bed and have a place to sit for breakfast or whatever, having a cup of coffee with the smaller dinette. So it's a question of preference. Now, because we don't get this big long counter, our kitchen's a little different. We get a combo unit with the stove and the sink incorporated. You still get your microwave and everything else. That center pillar is the same as on the other one. Nothing has changed. Your dinette at the back is actually identical as the dinette in the back of the O2. Same size, same table, same cushions. So what really differs is this little portion here. And that little portion gives you, the table can go down, and it will give you an extra sleeping arrangement. There's also an RV toilet equipped right underneath this cushion. So it falls into a black tank, looks just like any other RV. And it's hidden behind the cushion. There is a little bit of extra storage on the back here as well. So pretty much the O2 and the O3 equipped the same. It's actually, the pricing is the same. The weight is the same. It's just, do you prefer having an enclosed washroom or do you prefer having an extra dinette? Now we'll take a look at the outside shower after. We're going to go around the back after. I'm just going to demonstrate the O4. So O4, same thing. All three floor plans are the same, like 14 foot 2 inch. This one is the lightest. Why? Because you're not getting a stove. You're not getting a water heater. You're not getting a freshwater tank. No gray tank, no black tank. None of that. It's a little more simple. It's the one that converts into a king size bed. So 74 inch across by 80 inch in length. There is 2 tables. You can choose to put or to leave one up and use the back as a queen size bed if you want. You can choose to leave both tables up and use the bed as 2 single if you want. It's really up to you. Now, this counter is an option. If you don't get the counter, it comes with an extra bench, so you could be sleeping a 4th person right here. But we feel that the counters give us all of the extra storage that we need. We have found the O4 to be probably the favorite floor plan for people that like tenting. They already have their outside kitchen, their stove, their barbecue, their expensive cooler. They got all of that stuff. They don't want extras in a trailer. They just want a place to sleep comfortably, high and dry, which in a tent sometimes could be challenging, especially when you go camping and there's rain in the forecast every day. It does come with a porta potty. There's a sink. It's plumbed to the outside. There's no gray tank underneath. And it's perfect to brush your teeth at night, so you don't have to go to the hot house or whatever it is. You can do that here. But there's no water system, no pump, no tap. Very, very simple. What they did add is there's a spot right here for one of those very expensive cooler. There's a power outlets right at the corner. a 12-volt outlets as well as a USB outlets right there. So wherever the cooler will be plugged in, you can right there on the corner. But that's all this particular trailer has. It has the same fan, max air fan, 5-speed. It's got an automatic setting, so it will keep your temperature at 76 degrees Fahrenheit. You can either get the air going out or the air coming in. It's for you to choose. So very powerful. Again, awesome little addition, and for many customers, it's actually better than the AC. So folks, I think we've done the tour of the interiors. I just want to show you the tank cover. So one of the options on the 04 is that we can get, oh, this one needs a bat, is that we can get a furnace installed, and we do on all of the 04 in our yards. We always get the option furnace. That means we also bring in the propane system installed. So this will come with a propane tank, and it will fire up your propane furnace. And this is where your battery goes as well. And going around of the 02. One other thing about this particular trailer is how they put them together. The product they use to glue the sidewalls to the roof actually melts the fiberglass together, so it's like almost like welded. They actually put a bead of caulking on the side, but it's strictly aesthetic. It has nothing to do with keeping the water out, which is kind of unusual in a trailer, but they don't want you to see. It's kind of black, and one of the layers in there, it's black, and they don't want you to see it, so that's where they put a bead of caulking. Your water tank's right here, city water connection right here, your water heater right here, detachable power cord right here, and your sewer is at the front on both 02 and 03. The back of the 03, an extra accessory, is your outside shower with hot and cold. Beautiful product. It tows like a dream. We actually move them by hand in the yard or in the shop. They're that light. Folks, if you have any questions, please give us a call. Better yet, stop by and see us. We'll be happy to give you a tour. I think we're done, and thanks for watching.